Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is just a day in the garden, a day of moving plants around and kind of exchanging some plants. So there's some plants that I did like at some time because they were just bushy and I wanted to fill in that negative space, but I've actually changed a little direction now and I want something a little bit more formal and something that smells really good. So right now, the stage that I'm in, I'm wanting things that are very strong in their scent and just give it that other senses for your nose. So I actually ended up getting these two wonderful lavender plants. So I believe they're an English lavender and it's called, La Diva Vintage Violet. And she reminds me of a muscari, also known as a grape hyacinth. I love those beautiful little bulbs that come out during the spring, but I can never grow them here. So this is my replacement for that, for my climate. And then these just do wonderful. So they're really hardy for zone 4 to 8. They do well in my area because I'm in zone 10A, 10B. And where I'm going to be putting them is I don't need to put a drip, so it's perfect. I just do really well waterings and let them dry between the waterings, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to show you, and it's just moving things around. I feel like it's time to change things around here. I'm now shifting more to more purples and pinks and not so much of the yellows. But you know, it's just a garden's always evolving, just like us. So here we go. Let's get this going and see what you think. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be taking out. And what I'm taking out is a rock. It's a rose rock orchid, and they were wonderful. They bloom once a season, and that's in the spring. And I like that, but I don't love it because the lavender she's prolific at blooming throughout the whole summer season, and she's only 10 to 12 inches in the height and the width, which is perfect for this area because, as you know, I have a very small garden, so I got to make sure I keep things kind of in a very tight form and in a smaller scale. So let me show you what I'm going to be taking out. Okay, so before I show you, I wanted to show you the sweet little mama hummingbird, and she is on her 3rd set of twins. They just hatched yesterday, and I just love to climb up. Let me show you. Let me kind of pan out. I love to climb up on the jacuzzi. So I love to go right up there and just look to see the progress of the hatchlings. It's so much fun. And I thought I'd get tired of it, but just that life is just amazing. And this time she's been a little bit more protecting of her babies, which I don't blame her. I did have to take out the nest that was just starting of doves right next to her, and it was really upsetting her. So it looks like this has been the sanctuary for all to have their little hatchlings here. So that's the little wonderful little tidbit I wanted to show you what's going in the garden. And then let me show you down here. So there is right here, this one right here, that is the rose rock orchid. And as you see, it's great because she provides a lot of, just greenery, and she's always just, green. And while we need that, right, we need that evergreen. I already have evergreens, but I want to just have evergreen with some color. And I think that will be the perfect place. There is that lavender I was telling you about. So right now, that's not a good picture, or a good view, but I will show you a little bit more once I'm done. And it is called the Lavender La Diva Vintage Violet. And if you look, do you see her blooms? She's not as a traditional lavender. So she's very kind of, again, like that grape hyacinth. So she's right. She is right. Oh my goodness, my finger right here. And so I'm going to be taking this one out, and on the other side, which flanks it. I don't know if you could see it from here, but we'll move it, this one here. And put in fact, you could kind of see the lavender that I put right next to it. It's really hard to see on camera, but once I'm finished, you'll be able to see what I did. So let's get to this. I know this isn't like, I'm just showing you how I make this garden happen. And just so you guys have inspiration too, don't be afraid to take out things that, you know, don't give you that happy feeling, you know. And yes, plants do give you a happy feeling, but there's some that give you that wow feeling. And that is what I want. I want the wow. So, okay guys, so let's get to this. Okay guys, here they are. So I kind of watered the petunias from on top. I wasn't paying attention, but they look a little flat, but that's okay. Look at the beautiful veins. This one's called a purple vein petunia. And then here in the back is that beautiful lavender. And then this variety of lavender, again, as I told you, it's called the Lavender La Diva Vintage Violet. And she is so pretty. Look at those blooms. It's not like the common, and not that anything's common guys, but like when we see a lavender flower, it has that little mohawk for the blooms. This one is just like that. Kind of reminds me again of that grape hyacinth. So pretty, and I cannot wait. And her smell is so strong and so pretty. You probably noticed that I did not put any fertilizer. They do not like a starting fertilizer. I've tried that before and I've killed many of them. They actually require very low nutrients as long as you water them well and let them dry between waterings. That's where they're the happiest, and having full sun. So they do love full sun, which in this area, both of these are going to get full sun. So here's one, and then let me show you over here. Here's the other one. And I know it looks really small right now, but oh, it's gonna look so pretty once it gets into that mounding form of 10 to 12 inches, and then those beautiful purple stalks. And now you guys, we need to get on an airplane and fly to France to enjoy all the lavender field. I'm just joking. But anyway, it's a beautiful day, guys. I hope your weather's warming up so you're able to go out into your garden, enjoy a beautiful day, and take some soul searching, or do some soul searching, right? But in the meanwhile, I have to go clean up this mess now. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.